Hey there, Heather. Hello there. It's Jeff Cutter Diamond. Welcome you to first round action of the Early60s Tour and the British Open at Royal Troon. It's going to be a good tournament with golfers from the early days before 1940 and the 1960s players. Just to let you know that next week is the big week. You got the Al Red Sox Fan and Friends tournament over 3 days, next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's the Olympic tournament. 84 golfers from many countries will go toe-to-toe for a trip to be the Olympic champion. And it's through all the tours, all the decades, and all that. There's no limitations. Every decade will bring some golfers in, and that thing. The winner of the Olympic tournament will get a trip to Augusta for the year-end tournament, provided he has not won a tournament already. If he does win if the guy does win the tournament, then it goes to second place and all that. But you're still an Olympic champion. Like, good grief. But anyway, yeah, back to this thing. So the early 60s, you go to Augusta each month. You have Leo Dago, Arnold Palmer, Bob Ferguson, James Braid, Johnny Farrell, and Stuart Gardner all making that trip to Augusta because they were winners. Whereas young Tom Morris, Ralph Goodell, Bobby Jones, Sandy Hurd, Art Wall Jr., and Hurd again. Well, Sandy Hurd were runners up. They get a second chance tournament at the end of the year. There'll be 6 wildcard spots to get to Augusta. So anyway, we'll have all that. As usual, day 1 coverage will be covered by the winner of the last tournament, which is Stuart Gardner, the guy that looks like a brooding John Casale, a great actor in the 70s who had 5 films, and all 5 of them got to be Best Picture nominees in the Academy Awards. Casale died in 1978, but he was a good actor. So let's go tee off. Oh, yeah, just got to make sure that fuel around. Oh, and hang on 1 minute. Make sure options, no horizontal display. That's not till day 4. Like, the courses are now normal. It's not hard and fast. So Royal Troon will play normal. I don't know for how long. There's Mo Norman, Kitchener. And no, Mo Norman will not be going to the Olympics. I don't remember. I have to take a look at who qualified for the Olympics for the early 60s, but because I know darn tooting that they actually played their Olympic qualifiers first, like the Earlies with a decade in the 60s and a decade. In Canada, it's weird because Canada has 3 golfers from the 60s. Jamie Anderson with a triple bogey there. Right now, -2 is the lead. This is Troon after all. Okay, well, here we go. Stuart Gardner. Yep, that looks like John Casale with a mustache. Casale with a mustache. First shot, right down the page. At Seal. Kiss from the road. Julius Burrows, who at one time was the oldest man to win a major. And that was British Open 1969. He was like 49 until Phil Mickelson won the PGA at age 50. And Bert Green. I don't know much about him, but yeah, Bert Green. He ran inside. Up and over. No. Julius Burrows. I don't know. Did I make it top 40 in ties? Or did I not? I was finishing the game. A pitch from Burrows. Over to the hole. So that's not going to be a good shot for birdie. Green, might as well try. He's 9 feet away. Gardner for birdie. Way off. Burrows for par. No. A bug. Gardner for par. No. No, lady. And Green for par. That's really good. Bert Weaver with a triple bogey. Dream Weaver. Anyway, on to 2. Black Rock. Nice job by Green. Nice drive. Come on. Clap. That's a good drive. Gardner in the middle. It's kind of weird how they don't clap those lines because they're 300 yards. And it's in the fairway, too. My Burrows will shoot that down tight. Trying to get over the bunker. Didn't. Gardner? You did. Not so bad. 2 yards away, so about 6 feet. Up and over. Oh, fluke. For par. No. Gardner's 30. Oh, he overshot it. How did he miss that? That was a terrible shot. Par? And Boros, again, that's another bad bogey. 6-2, you should be able to make those in your sleep. Goddard with a triple bogey. He's a +2. Now, if you're a runner-up in a tournament, it doesn't matter how you do in the other tournaments and all that. You'll still have that second place to fall back on. So Goddard will lose his second place for any stupid. Gardner, if you float the water, yep. It actually helps that the wind is against the players. Like it will knock the ball down so that you don't hit that water area. And let's do some experience on Gyals. This is the first time I've actually tried to refer to the players by the names they had. If you watch my Troon videos, I haven't really said anything about that. Borals. Oh, that's off the green. Actually, I think that might be good. Close to the pin. On the par putt. Good par putt for Boyd. Oh, geez. 7 seconds. Oh, 19. Ryder, can you put it in? No, we can't. Look at the par. There's the par. I'll show you the first 9 holes and then we'll take the scoreboard watching. On to the 4th. Par 5. So if you get on the green in 2, that's a big bonus. And you'll have an eagle putt. If you can't get on in 2, but you can get on in 3, all of our power is PD. Julius Burrows. That's that. Up and over. Look out. Yeah, it slid right into that bunker. Gardner, right down the pike. Yeah, that's okay. You'll have a 62-yard chip shot. And green from the right to the left. A little bit. Okay, so Burrows from the bunker. From one to another. Gardner up over the bunker. Nice. Line. That's perpendicular and within at least 6 feet. Green does that. So, you know, using metric, you know, I'm Canadian and all that. 3 yards, and it's times 3. So 3 feet in a yard. So that means that it's at least 9 yards. It could be 9 feet. It could be 8. It could be 7. So it's at least 7, 8, or 9. Burrows, can he do it? Perpendicular. For Boyd. There you go. There's green down 11. Burrows. For par. Gardner for the lead. He misses again. How the heck do you do that? Gardner is going to come back to back. Although being back to back actually does have its share of trouble because Stuart Gardner would be disqualified for the rest of the year from tournaments. You win 2 tournaments, you're out for the rest of the year. Give it. Shut up. Borals. We haven't had too many give it moments this year compared to the other 2 years. Maybe it's some kind of awkwardness. This is the par 3 time to set up par putts. Green for birdie. 62 away. Not bad. He's only 2 feet back. He'll get up top. Sometimes the par is just a par up too long. So yeah. All of these golfers will be happy as can be. Just a reminder that everyone qualifies for the tournament. Everyone qualifies for the tournament. And all that. Like there's, I think, a couple of tours that have more than 144 golfers. And all that. But yeah. A little. But everyone gets to play. Everyone's always. This is a par 5. And it looks so skinny, it's awkward. I didn't say that. Anyway, Boros. For birdie. Too much. Green for par. Way off. Boros for par. For par. Slits off. Euro Our par 5. Yeah, that's. If it wasn't for the postage stamp poll, I would just end the live coverage now and then just go to scoreboard watching for the rest of the day. Oh no. I'm going to show you the first 9 holes and then say nugget will end it. Whoa, that's way left. Thankfully, that is not an out of bounds error. Troon can bite you and chew you up. British Open courses will do that to you. So be warned. Be very warned. For part. For part. Yeah. For part. We'll help you for a few holes and then say, you're on your own. Fuck. Mike Brady with a quadruple bogey. No, not Bobby Reed. This isn't TV. This is a bunker. For bottles. For green. Here's the ball on green. For green for birdie. Way off. 21 feet away. Is definitely not a sacred thing. He has a 1 in 6 chance though. On the postage stamp, he fails. He'll both. He's -2 alive. The landing spot is very small. You can find it with Pebble Beach as well. On the 8th of Pebble Beach, I think. So anyway, wide left on that one. The winds are not happy. But as I said, this is a British Open course. Stuart Garner. Up and it hit the flagstick. That would have been a bird for me. That would have been a fantastic bird. A chippin'. But no, it's not a chippin'. It's just missed. Garner for par. Nope, he'll poke. Ball for par. And green for par. For some reason, because quite honestly, I'm sick of this. All right, so the leader's -3. Okay. Nothing positive. Everything's been like triple bogeys and all that stuff. No like eagles. Well, birdies we don't operate on boards. Unless it's a super birdie or whatever the frick you want to call it. So actually today's been a hardship day if you're a Toronto Blue Jays fan. They have just lost 12-0 to the Tampa Bay Rays. I think 12-0, right? Gotta look at the sizzling scoreboard here. I know that it's like, wait a minute. If you're at Royal Troon, you can't be really at Royal Troon. Because it's 5 hours ahead. The Jays game would not have started. 13-0. What am I thinking? Blue Jays only got 2 puny little hits off Tampa pitching today. Pathetic. Well, this is the highlight show, actually, if you will. We're not live from Troon. Also, the Padres actually did one, but for the Blue Jays, getting 2 hits. Their Canadian cousins, although them being in Washington nowadays, the Montreal Expos, now aka the Washington Nationals. Did they get a hit? No. Dylan Cease had a no-hitter for the Padres against the Nats. The Padres were the last major league franchise to get a no-no, and now they've got 2 in 4 seasons. Amazing. Hard to believe. Everyone says about the Mets without their no-hitters and all that. But no, the Padres were the last franchise to get a no-hitter, and they were around since 1969 before they got their no-hitter. Like, it was 52 years since their birth. The Mets, for Yohan Santana, that was 48 years, right? 2010? Yeah, or 2011. No, 2012. 50 years, wasn't it? But anyway, yeah, the Padres were much longer. All that. Lots of triple bogeys on 11 and 10 and all that. A lot of people said, "Why do you even do this at Troon?" Well, that's because Troon is the British Open course in real life, IRL. And the rule is that the U.S. Open, PGA, and British Open, the May, June, July tournaments of each of the tours, will be at the in real life major tournament things. Of course, April's the Masters, but because Augusta is the year-end tournament, if you will, I decided to make the par 3 course, very hard to do a par 3 course pretty well under par, like in stroke play. I decided to make that into the April tournament and make it match play in April. Each tour has 4 match plays. Well, it's set in stone January, August, and December. Well, January, the first month, and the first tournament of the year. December, the last tournament of the year. And August, no, January, April. And December. Yeah, January, April, and December. I don't know how I set that up. I set that up wrong. Yeah, January. Okay, yeah, I set it up correctly. So January, April, August, and December. Well, January because it's the first month. December is the last month. April because it's Masters month and all that, and August because I want to make it like spread out. And of course, can't do it in July because that's the British Open. September I could, but not. I don't want match playing in Toronto at Glen Abbey. So yeah, you got that. 4 tournaments of stroke play, just stroke play, and 4 of stroke play, but with majors implications. So that's when the PGA, the US Open, and the British Open. Major implications is it's top 40 in ties move to the weekend, not top 70 or top 80. Yeah, not top 70 in ties. Those are the other stroke play things. There is one random tournament late in the year that'll be a major. In September, 2 tours in October will have a major, quote unquote, and 2 will be November. That would be top 40 in ties for the weekend, not top 70 in ties. Marty Fleckman. Yeah. You're thinking Marty Fleckman is a famous broadcaster. You're thinking wrong. Marty Glickman, not Fleckman. So, yeah. Oh, we have a leader. The leader is Paul Harney, not Harvey, Harney, who I think it was November or December last year, he shocked his group by winning the match play. So he's your leader. Dal Finsterwald is at -3 for second. Tied for third are Tony Lima, Jay Habert, Bob Rosberg, and George Duncan. Tom Morris, Johnny McDermott, Willie Park Sr., Kyla Foon, and Leo Dago are all below par in the lead. So Dago has a tournament win under his belt. If he wins again, then he doesn't go to Augusta. He's already at Augusta, but he'll be disqualified for the rest of the year. Tom Morris, if he wins the tournament, will take that second place and turn it into first place, meaning that it'll be a 6 out of 11 chance to get in as a wild card. Even par for Paul Runyon, not Bunyan, Runyon, Wes Ellis, Henry Picard, Pete Brown, Johnny Farrell, who was already won the tournament, Gabe Brewer, and Jack White. Meanwhile, Alf Padgham plus 15, Bill Collins plus 13, Bert Weaver. Didn't I have? Oh no, Bert Green is the guy I had in the TV threesome. Bert Weaver and Phil Rogers and Joe Kirkwood, all 10 over par or worse. Yikes. George Knudsen +8. Yuck. Not good for a Canadian. Mo Norman +7. Yuck. But good news, Al Balding's tied for 19th, so at least he's given some Canadian hopes. Let's see. What's the cut line at? The cut line is... Okay, I did the cut line right. Wow. +2 is the cut line. Look at all these guys at +2. Doug Sanders, Doug Ford, not the politician, but the golfer. Jock Hutchinson, Sandy Hurd, two-time runner-up. Willie Anderson and Bobby Nichols. They would all qualify. +3, Andrew Straff, the first ever Open champion. Don January, trying to win a tournament in July. Bob Charles and R.H. Sykes are all at +3. So, yeah, so the cut line is at +2. So, yeah, we could see some very interesting stuff and a strong wind. Well, come on, it's Britain. What do you expect? Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. I do